Yeah, the idea started back in the, well, it probably went all the way back to the 80s, but it came to fruition in the early 90s when we started realizing that we were seeing people in Kona upon arrival in their Speedos, their swimsuits, which we started calling their underpants, very early. The game was how soon you would see your first pair of underpants as you left the Kona airport. And sometimes you wouldn't even leave the Kona airport. There would be athletes in those days who would use the airport as a water stop because there wasn't a lot of places to stop out on the Queen K. So we'd always laugh and make fun of it, but it really became a problem when we realized that the local community of Kona and Kailua had athletes standing in line in banks, in the post office, in the grocery stores, in restaurants, in their underpants. And we saw this as not just an affront to basic courtesy, but it lent itself to the possibility of creating more animosity than was necessary in the local community. We love this event, we love this sport, we want to make sure this sport is welcome wherever it goes, and certainly in what we consider sort of the mecca of our sport, which is Kailua Kona for the World Championships. We never want to disrespect the locals in that community. So we felt it was important I think it was 1998, to put on our underpants and go for a jog, and just to show all of our fellow athletes how ridiculous it looks, and maybe to consider putting on some clothes when they're going into these places. So that's sort of the origin of it. It started with 3. The next year I think we had 30. Last year I think we had upwards of 500. So I think the idea has caught on, but I think the thing we're most proud of is, I think in the last 5 years when we've arrived in Kona, we have yet to see a pair of underpants as we drive in. People are getting a lot better about their attire around town and even in training.